YouTube updated in the middle of the stream. I got one person watching the new one. I have no idea what happened there, guys. Like, literally, I saw it shut off YouTube. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming back. So, yeah, I'm just driving along, and old YouTube shuts off, and then when I hit the button to see what happened, it said, YouTube's updating. Try later. I was like, are you kidding me? Good old YouTube sometimes, you know, you get a good stream going and dumb stuff happens. But we're gonna try this again. And it stinks because we had a good one going too. Thanks CG for setting up the link on the other stream. God, unbelievable. It's crazy what goes on. So anyhow, we're under this heavy rain coming here. We just, right before I got this one started again, we got a nice big bolt of lightning right in front of us there. So I'm going to get back on my radar and see what's going on. I think this is that second line that started on the outflow boundary from the first storm. It is. It is. Pretty cool. So this is going to come through. But I think I need to get north. Yeah, that one's coming into Youngwood already. So I'm going to blast north, guys. That heavy stuff up there. Yep, I'm going to shoot towards up towards north, up Newstaten area. You can see this is pretty heavy stuff coming down through here. And I apologize for old YouTube pulling YouTube tricks. Right as I was pulling into this parking lot, we're getting ready to turn off the road here. It went. Let's hope it doesn't do that again. Thank you guys for joining in. Take my advantage here. Make me my right on red. Alright. Let's get up to where this newest lightning and thunder and everything is up here. I wonder if this hits this outflow boundary, if it'll do something funky. Again, guys, thanks again for being here. I appreciate y'all. We are starting to look into some stuff to get some of the, maybe update this streaming equipment a little bit. We'll see. Something that's a little bit more stable and reliable. The old potato phone and the old hotspot do pretty good, but yeah, I apologize. Everybody got booted. Hopefully everybody comes back over. CG, I know, is on it, getting that new stream posted in the old one. At least you guys were able to come over real quick, and the other one, like, sometimes we run into problems where that other one's kind of locked in and it's still trying, like, acting like it's streaming, and it's not. But it won't let us start anew, or won't, if we start anew, like, nobody sees it. It's like out there in space somewhere. But nice little whale's mouth out ahead of us here. That's us. We're going to be leaving this line of that was on the outflow boundary of the first storm and be moving into front of the next one coming here. We ought to get there right about the same time as it. Heading towards Youngwood. I don't think I'm seeing the chat now. Hey, I can't win today. That's some lightning. I got the chat back up now. CG saying hi to, yep, I got you guys now. I'm seeing everybody saying hi. So glad y'all are here. Feel bad we lost half our people though that were watching. Thank you, YouTube. Trying to tell us something, I guess. I don't know. But we're gonna work our way up here to this next storm. This one might put down some heavy rain for a while here. We'll see what it's going to do. Chubbs is still here. Matt's here. Leo's here from the UK. Say hi to CG there, Leo. He's our UK mod. Raining in Georgetown, I see. Like I was saying, it's nothing. This isn't anything super impressive, but it's our first thunderstorms in southwestern Pennsylvania this year, so I felt it. I chased it. I said that last stream, haha. I don't know, there's some pretty nice little views there underneath those clouds. Getting to see a little bit of scud action this time of year is not a bad thing. This kind of reminds me of the chase last December of 2023 up in Indiana. We were kind of chasing around these little storms like this that kept getting some rotation on them and things. So we'll see what these guys are going to do. This is a nice little view on the south here. You at least get to see with the backlighting. You can see the scuds and stuff going up into the clouds. Ah, big lightning there. That one was bright. get into this a little bit here, guys. See what we can find. It's gonna get a little bumpy here, I think. I'm really surprised we're not seeing a little bit of hail or anything with this being it's pretty chilly, you know. I just went through, it's 48 degrees back up on the hill back there. So we're running into definitely some of that low area cold pooling. These little, the valleys in that, some of the valleys are like 10 degrees colder than on tops of the hills. You're getting up near 50 degrees on tops of the hills, and some of these valleys, you're still down in the 30s. I had to run and take my mom for a doctor's appointment this morning down near Pittsburgh, and I kept running in that, like the river valleys and stuff were all in the 30s, and you know, up on the hills, and that was in the 40s, almost. Now we're, like I said, almost 50. But with it being that chilly, it must be some warm air aloft there that's keeping us. It's almost, I'd expect to see some hail or sleet or something. We're going to go ahead and shoot up north here a little bit further into this heavier stuff and see if we get some more lightning. As you guys can see, tons and tons of fog. CG's talking like he's across the channel there. I see Josh is on there. Hey, bud. I saw you your radar ping there right before you got to work. How about this craziness that's going on here? I figured I'd get out and do some impromptu chasing with all the thunder and lightning we were getting. Right now I'm just blasting up here into this heavier stuff up by Greensburg and see what it's going to do. Might do the old head up towards New Alec for a hot minute. We'll see here. Yeah, this big area of rain that I'm in right now convected up out of pretty much nowhere. There was just a couple little cells that had some lightning and thunder with them. But man, there must be some good instability going on here to get this all up and this heavy rain coming down. They've been heavier to my east. So I think I might do is kind of keep with this. I'm going to keep on rolling north and then east up on, get a little bit ahead of this again, guys. We'll see how far east though. Time constraints and stuff. Yeah, Jonathan, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm passing Greensburg right now on the west. I'm just on the west side of Greensburg, but I'm going to get north of Greensburg and go east and see if I can catch some of this stuff. One thing about being in this loop where I know the traffic patterns and stuff too, and I know sometimes I can get over east of here towards Darien that faster going this way than I can. Like Route 30 is the main between Greensburg and Latrobe, but it's always so packed with traffic this time of day and stuff, so we're just going to keep mess with this. How's my gas situation? My gas situation, I'm good. I'm at 3/4 right now. So I should be good for a bit. All right. Yeah, I feel bad. We had a good many, we had like 80 people watching on the first stream, and then YouTube decided, you know, let's do an update right in the middle of your live stream. It's fine. You didn't need that. Craziness. So let's gonna head, like I said, up here towards Delmont. I'm gonna stick to the 4-lane road with no lights and everything. See if we can get a little ahead of this mess. This stuff's moving pretty fast, though, it appears. Yeah, the more I'm looking at it, it's shooting off to the east. Probably 50, 60 mile an hour. I don't know what the... It's moving good. Maybe I should have went 30. Now the heaviest is down east, northeast of Mount Pleasant. Almost feel like I'm chasing in West Virginia again, getting on a road north-south where you can't go east-west quickly. Honestly, I'm going to really start looking now at, like, how much rain's falling. See if we're getting anywhere that's going to get flooding. I'm gonna head up here to Delmont still and go east. That's what I'm gonna do for now, and then I might shoot back down south again on 981 or something. Wow, look at the visibility here. Woo. Oh, very good. Mama's calling in, guys. Let's see what Mama's saying. Hello.
I hate to bother you on your stream, but there's this smoke alarm going off down the street and a ton of smoke.
Oh no. Seriously?
Seriously.
Did you call 911?
No. The smoke alarm went off now. Maybe someone burned something cooking.
Maybe. I mean, that's a lot of smoke, though.
It's down on, what's the lower road? The circle.
Oh, Mason.
No.
Jacob.
Down below. Yes.
Clear down there.
Yes.
Huh, crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but okay,
you
goodbye.
You can hear a smoke alarm from clear down there?
Yes. Yes.
That's crazy. Mama reporting craziness near the house.
Maybe it got struck by lightning. There was a lightning and thunder at the same time down here. But it could be fog, too. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, I'm seeing smoke again.
Maybe you should go check it out, see if 911 needs to be called.
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
Yeah, go check it out. I'll start heading back that way.
Okay.
Just in case. We might divert this chase, guys. Yeah, I'll loop back around and start heading south just in case. Let me know.
It might be fog. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I keep seeing puffs of smoke rising up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Crazy, guys, crazy. Not exactly sure what's going on there. Alright, guys, I was going to go east, but I'm going to go back south just in case that is something. Middle of the day, I'm usually the chief officer around for our fire department too, so let's go see what's going on there. And if it's nothing, then what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to shoot down south and then shoot east a little bit and go check out with this rain falling up on the big snowpack up on the mountains and everything. We're going to go maybe check out some of the creek levels and stuff over just at the bottom of the mountain. Definitely got more rain south of us than here too. Like right now I'm getting into where the lighter amounts of rain fell. So I was going to try to get ahead of that heavier stuff. I'll tell you what, it's moving so fast. It's already actually crossing over the ridges. So I'm not catching it. But I'm going to go head back down here and see what Connie's hearing with this smoke alarm and seeing some smoke. And we'll go see about what that is. And then if that's nothing, we'll go check out the creeks and stuff at the bottoms of the mountains here. You're gonna see what some of that stuff's doing. I keep having trouble picking which thing to turn my windshield wipers on and off with because I drive so many different vehicles with work and driving all the cars, Connie's Jeep. I don't try to drive Josh's Kia much. I don't know that I can even figure out how to work the windshield wipers in it. But with Connie's Jeep, my big two different vehicles, the ambulances and that at work, I'm always trying to turn the wrong thing to turn windshield wipers on and everything. So we'll see though. We're gonna go ahead and fly back south here, guys. Yeah, they're still getting some lightning down there south. Yeah, it looks like I might be better off to stay down along that line down there. When I came north, I should have stayed south. That's where the lightning's all happening now. So let's shoot back down there. We're going to play like we did. This is what we did in West Virginia a couple summers ago. North-south, north-south, north-south. Just trying to catch everything as it came across. Hello.
Looks like someone was burning, and it might have been getting into, like, the smoke getting into someone's house.
I gotcha. I literally just lost the lead and didn't realize it was losing it.
Like, maybe because it's so wet, there was so much smoke.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's like it's causing an inversion today too.
Inversion, right?
Yeah, because the Elizabeth down around Elizabeth on Route 51, or you could hardly breathe because of the steel mill and stuff.
Right.
So there's a big air inversion going on.
Yeah, you don't have to drive back here. I think that's all it was, but it was a ton of smoke.
I got
probably getting in somebody's house. So.
Yeah, you probably weren't wrong. It wasn't an actual fire, but all that smoke just laying low probably got taken into their air handling system.
Yeah, it's crazy to fog up on our hill too.
Yeah, it's real bad a couple of places out here too.
All right.
Well, everything's
I'll
good
talk
there.
to you soon.
Yes, I'm heading back south anyhow because all the convection's going on down there with the lightning and stuff. So I'm gonna head back that way.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
I might have to do a pit stop then and get me a drink because my throat's getting real itchy talking. All right, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Be careful.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Good report from Mom. No fire. Just people burning. So let's go back towards some of this stuff down south that's convecting and causing some lightning and thunder. Go down near where some of the heavier rain's falling too. Probably the guy in Hornertown again. It might be. I think Connie said it was down on Jacob Circle, maybe. Glad to see everybody on joining us. I thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. If you're lurking in the background, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. If you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that like button. That helps get us out there and get people watching. Since we're chasing these storms in southwestern PA. And I apologize, I'm just kind of driving up and down this one road here, but trying to get to the stuff that's where the action is. We had some good lightning and thunder earlier. I'm trying to get back down to some more lightning and thunder here. And then check out maybe some of the mom I said it was on Laux, huh? There's Route 30 that I was saying is a good east-west route, but it's super packed this time of day. Josh can tell you all about that because he drives up and down it all day long in his job. I drive up and down it all night long. It's not too bad. The traffic's not too bad at 1 a.m. But yeah. I see Jonathan was talking about US 30 running coast to coast, and we have storm chase on it probably almost every state between here and the Rockies at least. Because I know for a fact we were definitely on it in Nebraska and Wyoming. And then I know we've been definitely on it in Ohio for sure. Yeah, definitely in Illinois, Indiana. I'll have to check and see if we've been on it on some of the other states too. We like our US 30. Get through this toll booth, get down. There's another little cell coming right now, like towards the New Stanton, Mount Pleasant area. So I'm gonna get down to it, see what it's doing. We had some pretty nice shelf clouds and stuff we've seen today already. with some nice scuds. See if we can find a few more of those at least. We chase anything we can. We just love weather. Like, Mama will probably be with me, but she got to start getting ready for work a little earlier than I do, so that's why she decided to stay home. She can do that local checking on smoke and smoke alarms going on. Yeah, definitely got. You can see the scuds and stuff on the screen there. There's definitely some instability here. Kind of surprising how much is going on with the temperatures. Good old cold core stuff there. This last cell that's coming through. This might be the last cell, so we'll get down into it, and then, like I said, we'll go over and check out and see what some of the streams coming off the mountains are doing. Glad to see everybody talking. There's Peachy. Brett. Hi, Brett. Hey, Peachy. I said hi to Darian already today. Trying to just see who I've been missing. There's so many people watching. Josh got to do some work. All right, bud. Have a safe day. Weather shouldn't be anything but miserable. Shouldn't be super bad safety-wise. I mean, slow down a little, huh? Alright. Whoa, what is everybody else seeing this in front of me too? The bright white lights facing this direction. Is that a car on a tow? Or what's going on here? It's obviously somebody's reverse lights are stuck on, maybe? I saw that at first and I got a little nervous. Like somebody was coming at me. And they are obviously going with me here, but yeah, it looks like somebody's little reverser scene type lights are stuck on. Those studs. There is a lot of lift. Stuff is definitely moving. There's that cell we're getting into here. I was going to say, the looks of these, this looks like this ought to be kind of fun. I think I might jump off up here at Technology Drive. See what we get into. Maybe I'll do West Tech. I got more options than West Tech. West Tech's just a little bit further. This is the cell I was trying to catch up to that we're just starting to get into with this heavier rain. Oh yeah, it's coming down. Come on, give me that one last gasp of lightning here. I know you got it in you here. Go check out the views up here at West Tech Drive. It's up on a nice big hill. Now we're under a flood watch here through tomorrow. Not sure what all's going to come of it. I mean, we're getting this kind of heavy rain on top. There's like a good foot of snow packed up on the mountain. So between this rain and that snowpack, it's getting a little crazy on the creeks and rivers here. So let's see. Yeah, here's that cell I was trying to get into. This is going to probably be, looks like it might be the little last gap, at least it fits. This little bunch of rain here. Looks like there's actually some pretty clear, stable air behind it. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep rolling here and take a ride over to the east a little and see. Just like that. For the most part, it's gone. Jorgen's on! From Sweden, if I remember correctly. Oh, everybody's flying by on the chat today. There's the end of this precipitation right there in front of us. Let's take a little ride over here a little to the east and see what we got going on. Where all this heavy stuff just blew through. Getting off onto Route 31 at Route 119 in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania right now. Going to go east on Route 31 over towards the mountains a little bit and see what it looks like over there. All this heavy rain just come flying through. What's the big picture look like? Looks like we got some clearing for a little while now, guys, behind all this. Guys, talk about the flu. Which one is this? The one with the body aches and everything? And the flu A has been getting pretty wicked lately. We're seeing it all around here. The norovirus has been real bad in this area, flu A and COVID. But it seems like COVID's the mild guy of the three now. The flu's been really rough on people, but the norovirus has just been brutal. Yeah, RSV too. I forgot about that. I've been seeing more of that this year, Mama. Good many pneumonias too, and just all of it. Haha. I keep saying wicked today. You'd think I was from Boston. Jonathan's making fun of me. Alright, guys. Well, that was short light. It said, none shall pass. I think I'm going to take a ride up there towards Donegal, guys, just to see what is going on up there. Try to make sure you guys are nice and level. Let's see what Jacobs Creek looks like. I don't know if it would have gone up a whole bunch yet or not. But this is the town of Mount Pleasant that we're going through. Basically the closest neighbor town in Westmoreland County to our town. No town is as close neighbor to us as Everson is. It's literally just across a creek, across a bridge. But they're Fayette County. But that's those storms ahead of us there that dumped all this rain back here, so let's keep chasing them for a little bit and see what we can do. Still got a little bit of time here. I'm not even sure what I want to, what's being talked about in the chat. I just looked up some mama talking about studs at home or something like that. I'm not at home, so I don't know where she's talking about there being all kinds of studs there. Oh, scuds. Ah, okay. I was starting to wonder who you was having over. You know it's been cold, bad weather. They haven't even taken down their nativity scene here in Mount Pleasant yet, Mama. Yeah, maybe that's what she meant, Lee. She's looking to hang up pictures and was looking for those studs in the walls. This is why I liked staying out on that 4-lane. All the lights and all the stops. This is why I didn't try to chase anything to the east quicker, because this is what I'd have ran into pretty much everywhere I would have went. The only road I could have got on to go real quick east would have been the turnpike. I could have jumped on that New Stanton, but then it's a whole way to Donegal with no way to get off in between. Yeah, most of the turnpike interchanges are at a minimum 10 miles apart. But New Stanton to Donegal is 16 miles, so. what this rain did up here. I don't see a whole lot of like runoff or anything happening here, so maybe it didn't rain as hard here as I thought. Yeah, it looks like there were just some little pockets here and there of heavier accumulations. We'll head up and see what the temperature difference is on top of the mountain and what it was different up there. Again, just shout out to everybody watching. We really appreciate you. Love you here from the PA Storm Trackers. I'm Papa B, also known as Chris, or Papa B, whichever way you want to do it. I'm flying solo today because we have to be at work. Mama and I both have to be at work at 5. She takes a little longer to get ready, so she decided to stay home and let me go chase solo. Josh, if everybody knows, he's working. He was in the chat just a little bit ago. He can jump in the chat in between routes and stuff. So, but he drives for the county transit authority. So when he's driving, that phone has to be away. And then Mom and I are going to be heading to work here for 5 o'clock this afternoon. So I'm going to come up here at the top of the mountain, see what's going on there, see if anything crazy. And then I'll probably start heading back towards home so I can start getting ready for work. Not look like it was too high at all, so I'm not going to go out of the way over there to take a look. Go up the mountain, you can see what's going on up here. Might be a couple little short reconnects here at the top of the mountain. Whenever it switches from one tower to the next at the top of the mountain up here, it tends to have a short little disconnect. But most everybody I'm seeing in the chat has been here a while. I saw a couple of new names in there, and we really do love having you along. This is kind of how we do our chases. We do a lot of talking to the chat and keep you guys involved. I think my chat might have turned off because I'm not seeing any, and I don't believe that. Looks like it rained a little bit, washed some of the anti-skid out of the road here and stuff, but not a ton. We're going to drive into the clouds. This is the Chestnut Ridge we're climbing over right now. Tends to get a little foggy at the top here, as you can see. Is that what it's looking like in Chestnut right now? Huh? Just a little bit foggy, huh? Wow. Cannot see anything. We'll take our time. Since we can't see super far ahead of us. I'd say the visibility is like, I don't even know, 1/10 of a mile right here. Yeah, Lee, you're probably right. The tops of those mountains are probably super socked in right now. There, just as soon as you get past the very crest of it, that clears out like exponentially. Guys can see the differences in the snow here. This is like a wildland fire term, but the south aspect, so the like yards and everything that face south melted first, which would be a lot of your stuff on the left over there. And the right, a lot of this melted. There was a foot of snow up here just a couple days ago, so it's definitely melting off fast. Here you go down into one of those cold valleys I was talking about, and you get the fog again. There's definitely cold air pooling in the valleys. Hey, JBL. I'm very surprised. There isn't as much water logging up here that I thought there was going to be. I expected to see some heavy runoff, and there was definitely more down towards Connellsville and such. I don't know. I am going to ask you guys to bear with me for a real hot second up here. I'm going to run into Sheetz real quick and grab me something to drink and a little snack or something, because I am thirsty. Appreciate you guys being along. I'll try to make sure I get you guys a view. These clouds are flying. Get you a view so you can see those things moving through. I might just run in real quick and get a quick drink or something. not sure which way I'm going to go then. I'm going to try to look again here and see if there was anywhere that really got hammered with some rain, see if any of the creeks are up or anything. Seems like it might have been just a little too short-lived to do anything major. But yeah, any of you guys follow us on the regular, you probably recognize this Sheetz. There's one of the ambulances of the company we work for. I'm going to go ahead and turn you guys around to looking at the clouds in the intersection here. Kind of see that stuff zooming along and everything. I will be right back in a hot minute, okay? Hello. maybe I was hearing them wrong at first, but I'm back in my truck now. Alright guys, sorry that I was gone for a minute. I'm back. Talking to Mama still on the phone, but alright, I will talk to them. Let's just figure out where we're heading to. Bye. Alright guys, sorry. Oh, is Mama telling you what happened in the Sheetz just now? Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I've been in there before when they've done things, you know, come over the speakers. They do it here, they do it at Dollar General too, but this one, I thought they were talk. At first I couldn't understand them because it's kind of hard to hear some places. It gets a little muffled sounding, but then when I moved over and was paying, they told him again, and it was a guy that said he was in violation of their loitering policy and that he needed to exit the property. And then when he didn't, they said they were calling the police. He's still sitting there, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not sure how long you have to sit at a Sheetz before they start calling the police on you, but I mean, because I sat in the Sheetz pretty long time eating and stuff like that, but I'm betting this guy's been here all day or something. It's a weird situation up here too, with some local stuff that goes on, so they have to be a little extra vigilant sometimes at this one. But yeah, it's possible he didn't buy anything and been there. I think I did. I don't know if I saw food in front of him or not, but Mom was telling Josh about there's a house fire over on Knoll, huh? Let me look at something there. The only thing over there is bad service and bad access. It was a lightning caused it, huh? Craziness. You wouldn't expect to be getting those calls in January or February. Craziest part, there's a Greensburg truck on standby there. For the fire. Trying to think, maybe I'll go over that way a little bit. We do get weird weather in the Northeast, do we not? Every place has its own weird thing, and that's here we can get every season, we can get, yeah, every type of weather every season, basically. I don't remember how bad the service is. I don't have my booster today, too, and that's why I don't want to risk somewhere that I might lose you guys. Too bad. Just that area is kind of iffy. I can't remember, though, if did I come through there the other day and it wasn't that bad. Tell you what, maybe I'm going to just try to head over that way. We'll get to see some neat areas too. I'll apologize ahead of time if the signal gets real bad or I happen to lose you. There's only one area that it'll be really not great. So let's see what we can get into here. Plus, that's where some of the heaviest rain went through too. So let's see. Because I think unfortunately here we are done with the rain for a while. There's some way north and some way south. But none right here. I got time-wise too. Yeah, I got to start moseying back towards home in a short period here too. So we'll get moving, guys, instead of sitting here in the parking lot all day. Let's see what we can get into. Make sure my batteries and stuff are good too. Hopefully the Pepsi guy can get by me. Yeah, he shouldn't. Here I was being a bad person, not paying attention, and I pulled a little bit over the line I'm supposed to be parked behind. Yeah, we'll run down kind of by this area where this fire is, where this lightning strike was, and do a little flyby. And we'll get see what the heavy rain did back in that area. Very much back in the hollers of Pennsylvania there, so we'll see. Just that I don't lose signal without my booster on today. These quick impromptu chases, you know, I didn't have time to get the booster and put it on the vehicle. I think we need to have one more booster so we can leave some of them on. Yeah, depending on what all the rain and that does, Josh may be out tomorrow or something. He's looking at like river flooding with some of the ice jams and things like that. I think Josh is talking about that, yeah. So kind of curious to see what the rivers do, because there's especially the Allegheny. The Allegheny, Red Creek up in New Bethlehem's another one that gets stuff going sometimes. So oh, Mike said about taking my radio with me. Well, you know what, right, Mike? It just so happens that I'm just not thinking. I have my radio with me. All right, Mike and Josh, what TAC channel are they on? 3, I'm assuming.
So we can bring a ventilation fan up here. We're getting to the point we might vent this upstairs. Double check everything.
Sounds like they got a pretty good knock on it. So we can hear the fire. Of course, as soon as I turn it on.
110. 42 Chief, they're in this upper attic, up the window there where Steve's at. They have some high readings on the pig there, so once they get ripped out, I'd rip some more of that out before we fire that thing. That's it, into the floor. It was just surface debris on fire. Okay. They have a pretty good reading up in that upper attic, so they're going to dig around up there and see what we have. They have some thick carpeting and stuff up there. They're getting high readings.
Alright, dispatch Captain 88. Search Assistant 88. They were notified for the gas well.
Sounds like the radio's a little busy this afternoon, guys.
Coming off the Belton Church Road Harbor the other way.
But we'll see how the signal does down that way, guys.
Go ahead.
The outlet's all burnt right there. They're going to open up the wall around that just to double check from up here.
That's good news.
Yeah, Josh was saying it was a lightning strike that caused this fire. Now I'm listening to him talking about the outlets being burnt. That's probably hit the house and then went through the electrical system.
Yeah, everyone looks up some grade.
So we're heading.
408 Turnpike Road. Assistant 80 is requesting all use return with the exception of Station 88.
This is Stallstown that we're coming into. Everybody that's familiar with us.
36 even.
We get through here pretty often.
1039 is now.
Mama B worked many years up here actually on the ambulance. We'll be passing the station up here in a minute.
The road crew's going to have to come up from the bottom side. I'm sitting in the middle of the road. If they come down from the top side, there's no way to get around me. Okay, there's too many trucks out here on the road for them to get around us at this point. You probably just plow up to your salt mill and then get back out.
So I was saying about that being a difficult, there's the ambulance station right there, guys. But difficult place to get in and out of up there. They're talking about it now, like getting road crews, and the road must still have snow on it and everything. The road that it's on is actually a dirt road, and kind of it's one of those ones that's like inhabited on both ends, and then kind of nothing in the middle but woods. So probably difficult. Might be one of the houses that's kind of up in the middle somewhere. But down through here, guys, I apologize. I'm not exactly sure how good service will stick, but we'll see. I think that's I will just jump on here and watch myself there, guys. That way I can see what it's doing.
Good. You can probably lay back on that operation. Fill that tank or anything.
Alright, we got a traffic jam, cars getting in and out, trying to get trucks all around, so we'll hold up.
Yeah, do what you gotta do there. I think we got under control.
Alright, I don't know where all these cars coming from. They keep coming.
Try to see where they got roads closed and stuff, you know, so I don't get jammed up in all that mess. We'll see. But as you can see, very rural up here, guys. This is... So this road, as far as on Josh and I, actually, we came to a woods fire up here on one road, and just as we
from 10 to 2.
Like came as a large response for a large fire. And we were like one of the last ones there because
just come up on these 4 wheelers and there's a cabin on down that had a possible lightning strike into, and said something about smoldering. So we need to send a truck up there. He's going to set at the end of the driveway. Yeah, it's below me.
Huh,
43.
crazy.
Check that one out. We have resources back here if we need to. We can back them up.
But yeah, I was saying about on this, we were up here for a bigger fire up on a different road, and then a woods fire came in on this road. Since we were still up here, I was hanging out doing my report. We were the first one there from our department that's nowhere near here.
Alright, we'll stay here and we'll run up this roundabout. That's it. There's a big black one over there, so they stay on the scene. See if they need anything.
Sounds like all kinds of action in the county.
Here with us because we're moving along. Yes, that's fine. You can take that crew with you. We're pretty much handy up here now.
Trying to get the chat caught up. I can't. Once you get down there to that other address, give up 911 update with an address for that club. All right, guys. We'll be in this little valley here for just a couple minutes. It'll go in and out maybe, and then it'll get back. We'll gain it back up again. We'll see. So if you guys, where I said about the ambulance station, that's also where the fire station was. So there's a fire station there. Now there is one out on this road that it's like a little substation. If they crewed, they'd be the closest to this fire, but it's one of those ones that's hit or miss just because it's so rural and so few people. They might all work. We'll see. Yep, there's
Any little trucks in staging at the harbor?
This is their staging area they're talking about here.
There's 3 tankers down here and an air truck.
Received. I got a little bridge I gotta go across. I don't know if I can.
The road right here to the left, that's the road that the fire's on. We're not going up it because it's tiny. And like I say, it's dirt. It's paved, I think, for like the first 100 yards, and then it turns into dirt. So we'll keep on rolling this way. We're gonna get past the upper end of that road. Let's see.
42 to Command 110. You want to roll our brush truck out there? Yes, please. 10.
So they're gonna bring a brush truck in to access one house that they said that possibly got struck again. So this went kind of from storm chasing to fire chasing slash caused by the storm. Trying to get the chat back that I can see you guys, but it's being very difficult. Sorry if it's a little pixelated here, definitely in a bad zone here, but this will start to get better here. We'll see if they got a truck out of their substation up here. It's right near the upper end of this road. And I have to say I'm very impressed with the stream staying together here in this area. I feel like maybe they must have put a new cell tower in somewhere or something.
Medic 25 ALS going to
Yeah, see, here's the upper road, and they got a tanker on standby. There is one truck at the station, so it looks like they might have been able to get one of the trucks out of there en route to this. So we're going to go this way now, and this will go past the upper end of the road. I was able to see this is where the ambulance is standing by, is on this end of the road. Hopefully I'm not going to run into any big fire truck issues.
Which one of these cars are you in?
Yeah, I can see there's the ambulance sitting there. Nah, there's no trucks up at this end though. I see the township's plowing the road, but that's the road that the fire's on right there. Not a good road at all. Oh, they didn't even do this road at all. That looks like the ambulance. That ambulance may be stuck. Hopefully the plow truck's helping them out. Because that looked like that end of the road hadn't been plowed at all.
Yes. Oh, they're just holding up there in the parking lot.
36, just for your vampire and the tick.
I mean, it sounds like they did a good job with the fire in a really tough place. So, by the time they got it knocked down, they're going overhaul. Now they're checking the second cabin that might have something smoldering in it. That might be something they really have to check.
Medic 21, respond 121, North St. Clair Street, Linear Borough, 70-year-old location, also number.
Now we're gonna be starting back down the mountain here. I haven't seen anything. I've been looking at the creeks and none of them are up much, so might have lucked out a little bit with this so far. As you can see up here, still a good bit of snow on the ground. This is what they're worried about, is this, you know, you're getting up near 50 degrees. Oh, here's Mama's calling me, and I can't even see it on my phone. Here, let me answer her. Hello? Are you there, Con? Maybe not. All right. My screen is telling me in front of me that my wife's calling me, but it's not on my phone or anything. Are you watching this? Were you at all? Maybe that was, you know what? I didn't even notice that before. Maybe that's been there since I turned my truck off when she was calling me earlier. That's pretty sad. Sorry, guys. But anyhow, yeah, what I was saying is they're worried about all this snow. If it gets up into 50 degrees and pours down rain and all this melts at once, that's going to be a whole lot of water. As you can see here it did wash the leaves out and flood out onto the road a little bit. So what we call a gully washer washed that gully out. All right, so yeah, so Mom was saying it wasn't me, it wasn't her that called. I looked down in this notification where my speed limit or my speedometer was telling me you were calling. That could have been there since I got back in the car. I just didn't realize it because I've been kind of just puttering, not paying attention to speed. Here's another gully washer. A lot of mud in that water. So it did put a little bit of a rush down these valleys, but nothing that's going to sustain or be significant. Now, if all this ends up in the rivers, it may do some stuff. The more significant would be the rivers up north, though. If we get more rain further north in the Allegheny River, that's the one to worry because it's the one that's the most frozen. So far from what I've been seeing, that most of the Yauk and the Youghiogheny and the Monongahela are pretty open, so I see it's getting a little pixelated down here in the valley, guys. I will be out of this valley here shortly. It should get a little better. Hi, Eggsy, it's not Josh, it's Papa. Josh is working today. Papa did an impromptu again before work.
No, we're good.
We had some good thunderstorms roll through, had good lightning thunder, heavy rain, little bit of wind. But we just went past where there was a house fire due to lightning strike, and now they're talking about a second one possibly having some smoldering in it. They're checking. Unfortunately, it's on a dirt road that hasn't been plowed, so we're not going to go check that out. But we did a flyby. And right now, though, we're going to head. I'm going to start moseying towards home, just checking some side roads and stuff on the way, because I do have to get ready for work. I got to be at work. I have to leave for work at 4. So I got 2 hours to get home, get shaved and showered, and get to work. So we're gonna start heading that away. And like I say, I'm trying to pay attention to the chat as much as possible. I appreciate you guys putting up with me. I'm not as good as Josh is at doing the chat while I'm driving. He's amazing with it. We're gonna check and see if you guys can see the difference just coming down that little bit of elevation, how much snow there was at the top of that ridge to here. Most of it's melted down here, but we've had snow on the ground now since the beginning of January, so this is one of the longest stretches we've had in a while to have snow on the ground that long. And we had some bitter cold during that time too. I'm gonna follow Route 982 the whole way back towards Mount Pleasant here, and take a look and see if Jacobs Creek streams up a little bit or not. They've done a really good job in this area with flood control, small dams here and there, places that have had histories of flooding. So we don't get a ton of it. Like, we have to have a pretty significant event. I don't know that this is going to do much. I saw that there's flood warnings on the Tigert River down in West Virginia. And when I was looking, that was where the most rainfall fell in the last 24 hours. Was down like between between Elkins and like Grafton area down in that. If you guys were watching us on our first winter chase this year, we did the thunderstorms the one day, and then the next day was when the big snowstorm hit us up in Maryland. That first chase, all that area that we were chasing that day and having horrible signal issues, that's the area that got hit with the rain real hard. And I know we were in that one Sheetz down there in Philippi that was raining super hard. That's the area that's got hit today. But I'll try to say hi to y'all and chat a little. Eggsy, you've been getting rain all since yesterday, huh? It seems like the heaviest was definitely just a hair south of us. About 50 miles straight south of us, maybe 100. In that area. So again, poor West Virginia and the deep parts of the Appalachians, it's... Yeah, I'm gonna go. We'll see what Jacobs Creek looks like down the bottom of the mountain up here.
Station 33, you're activated to respond 395 New Geneva Road, Spring Hill Township. 1 mile from Clayton area. Caller reporting there's a tree that fell out, blocks part of the roadway. Operation will be 9.
I was just gonna say that. I don't know if you guys can hear it too, but the wind has really picked up all of a sudden. I'm hearing it. Getting some trees down. That's something we've been getting the last few years with some pretty heavy wind events. But there was we had a wind event. I don't remember now if Mama and Josh are still on there. I don't remember when that wind event. Yeah, Mama's still there. The wind event that blew open, we were just talking about it, blew open the shed door and everything that night. I can't remember what year it was. Was that last winter or 2 winters ago now? Everything seems to bleed together. But we had an ambulance call up near Ligonier where we did the ice festival the other day, and we had to chainsaw cut our way like 2 miles to a house for somebody having chest pain just because and this is a main highway up there, and it was just tree after tree after tree on it. It took us like an hour and a half, I think it was, to get to this poor woman. You know, when we have our big wind events like the Chestnut Ridge, the face of it just gets hammered. I see Mama said she's going to be lurking, going to get ready for work. I'll try to keep you guys up, watching the chat and stuff a little while I'm going. Like I say, I am moving towards home too, because I got to start getting ready as well. But I'll talk to you guys for a little bit. Anybody got any questions? If there's anybody new in there or anything, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. Follow the old storm chasing family. Just like talking to all of our followers and everything, and getting to know everybody. Josh is a little better at it than I am. But Josh may be out if the rivers do something. I think he was in the chat. I don't know if he still is or not. He's a maybe the next couple of days, depending on what the rivers and stuff do, or anything. If anything pops up, not sure. Mama and I will be 10/7 or out of service, that is, because we got work all weekend. We got big things coming up. I don't know how things are in Centralia there, Eggsy. You mean in weather-wise? I don't know at all, actually. If I wasn't driving, I'd look. Now, as the way that the town goes, I do know that it's pretty much all gone. The last time we were there, there was just a couple of houses and the city hall and the church on the hill. The houses are going as soon as the people that were living there and owned it and stuff go, whether they move, pass away, whatever, they are tearing them all down. So eventually there'll be none. I don't know what their plan is with City Hall and the fire station and that. So kind of be cool to I feel like they should turn the City Hall and that into a museum of some sort about the town. It's kind of a crazy situation there in Centralia, PA, if anybody gets a chance to look it up. A mine fire started there in the 1960s and burned under the town to the point of they basically had to buy the entire town out, move everybody out. The major highway that came into town, a 4-lane highway, was completely underburned and ended up started to collapse. They closed it all down and rerouted it. That highway became famous for graffiti. People would come up and it was like a good mile section or so of the road and it was called the Graffiti Highway. But I don't know who ended up not liking what was going on there, so they ended up actually coming in and literally just covering it with piles of dirt. Just dump truck after dump truck of dirt came in and they piled it up on top of the Graffiti Highway. So the Graffiti Highway is still there, it's just buried. We were lucky enough, we got up there actually just a year or two before they did that, and we got some really cool pictures actually. Some of my favorite pictures of the family actually are there. We look like a rock band on tour in his pictures. Mama was taking those pictures, of course. But pretty cool stuff. But yeah, other things that are happening and coming up with the team. 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks from now, we will be at the Storm Chasers Summit in Kansas City. So we're gonna post some videos and stuff from there and everything, and we'll definitely do some chats to and from. I feel like we might do some members only stuff. We really appreciate that. Speaking of members, so we redid our membership levels, guys. We wanted to add a couple. Don't ever feel obligated. We love our members, and you guys, I made sure to basically keep the levels that you guys are already part of. You get the same benefits that you had already. We tried to add a couple more things up a little bit higher and stuff. And if there's somebody out there who really wants to help support us and doing what we do, because this is an expensive thing to do, we put a higher level up there called a sponsorship, and we'll make sure to put your name. You'll be your name will be featured on the channel and somewhere on our vehicles. So that'll be kind of our little thing. But check those levels out. But if you're already, the ones that were premium, they're now categorized like Hurricane: Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3, Cat 4, Cat 5. Look at that! CG's upping his membership. Whoop whoop! Thank you. Right? Where'd the time go? It's crazy, huh? We appreciate you, CG. Totally appreciate you. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. And it's just give people some other options and stuff, and because I know we've had some people in the past that have supported us like a lot, like, and instead of them, you know, if they still want to do the super chats all the time, whatever, that's fine too. But that's also a way that they can support us and not always have to be on or whatever. So just things to check out. But the one thing that we insisted on ourselves was that level 1, the cat 1 is all you have to ever be involved in any of the live chats and stuff. So if we do a members only live, all levels will be involved in that. That's something that we really appreciate your support, and we wanted everybody to still be involved in that if we do a members only live. So just realized here I am talking away that I didn't even really look at the creek, but I am looking at it now. Doesn't look like it's up at all. Probably wasn't quite enough rain, because like we said, it didn't melt the snow that much either up there. I was expecting definitely to see more snow, but boy, I tell you what, just the air change. Look at how clear it is now. I think there's a little bit of haze and smoke right now in this area is what that looks like. That is not fog. But now if you guys, this is coming back into Mount Pleasant. If you remember how foggy it was just a little bit ago when we came through here. Definitely a air mass change here. Definitely some drier air came in behind this little storm and stuff. What'd Mama say? Oh, she's explaining what I do at work. Thank you, Mama. Yeah, Mama's still the workhorse of the company. Papa's expendable, Mama's not. I tend to come in. I get involved in calls as a backup usually and stuff, but if I'm in an area before and there's no ambulances close, and I'll be like a quick response person and get there first with my equipment and can get care started before the ambulance gets there. Thanks, Mikey. Old Mikey P there telling us we're the best medics ever. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. I think you're biased. So still raining in eastern Kentucky, and the flooding. You closed the schools because of flooding. Oh no. No good. Like, you guys down that way, you western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, you guys have had enough. Like, it can stop anytime now. So getting some flooding up there in Michigan too, huh, Tim? Now, is it just because of the rain, or is there because of some snow melt and stuff going on too?
Hard to express assistant, PD.
I know that here they're worrying about the snow melt and the ice jams and stuff. And then we get this happens every few years.
Did the wall company need you an ETA?
Negative.
Okay, so snow, rain, and ice melt all together. That's what's going on here too. The worst case that I ever remember was 1996. We had a huge snow storm come through, like 2 feet of snow. And then it was only a couple days later, like a week later or something, it went up like, I think it went up like into the 60s. And then a really heavy, like long duration rainstorm came through. And it just, it was like the second worst flooding that we had, like on the Monongahela River and things in the Yaquegay. And like a lot of them, the only flood that was worse than it was, I think it was 1932, if I remember correctly. And that would have been before a lot of the flood control. So quite possibly the worst, flooding those rivers that I ever saw. Just the flood control did their job partially. Old Mount Pleasant's a little weird. They're going around the Doughboy there. I wasn't sure if that guy coming the other way making a left was going to try to cut in front of me or something. You have to go around the Doughboy when you're making a left. So 10 out of 10 don't recommend if you're hauling a 32-foot travel trailer, though. Oh, geez, Melinda, you're getting the whole gamut of blah coming at you, huh?
Good. Are you okay there with the solar cloud?
So yeah, all of our rain looks like it moved off so far to the east.
Okay, I'm going to take your crew in there.
I'm gonna be, like I say, I gotta get to work, so I'm starting to move towards home. I'm actually not that far away, but I appreciate all you guys coming along.
I'll take it back to 39.
I can't tell you how much we appreciate you. If you haven't yet, please make sure you smash that subscribe button. And well, CG always says don't smash it because you might break your phone. So tap it nicely. Tap that subscribe button and that like button real nicely. We really appreciate you guys. Love you for being here.
Assistant one may be coming up your way as well.
Just listening to this fire here still a little bit. It sounds like they got it pretty good there. Been rough too for you, Marla, the last 6 weeks. You guys having the same, you still have snow on the ground down there, Marla? You guys running into the same problem with this rain and then the snow melt on top of it, making it extra, what's the word I'm looking for? Extra mushy.
43 tap. 43 tower. After you make that corner, just watch this tree back there about 40 feet behind you. Leans out pretty hard. Thank you.
Mary's still got 3 feet of snow. Where are you at, Mary? You got to be up near the lake somewhere. Either the lake somewhere or somewhere way out west.
One calling on one station 64, respond Williamson Highway Triangle Lane, vehicle accident, unknown injuries, operations, fire taxi.
Oswego, yep. Okay, you were talking to us before. You were talking to us when we were up chasing that way. We want to get up to the Oswego area so bad one time, but it's just one of those time constraint things. Like, it literally would have to be happening on a Saturday. And the thing with the lake effect snow events is they go for days usually. And just with the time period, the drive for us up there and back, like it would only on a 3-day weekend would it be worth it, and we could only chase one day. So it's kind of like, eh. But I do want to get up there and experience that sometime. Maybe one of these years we'll just take off that week in November that it seems like you guys always get your first big one. It's always within a few days, like in the 20s of November, you guys always seem to get it. You get the ice quakes up there. Everybody was talking about those when it was so cold. Even here they were talking about getting them. I don't know if I've ever actually witnessed those. I know I've seen like the results of those, that one area we talk about all the time up in West Virginia that we love so much, Dolly Saws. They get the frost rings of rocks and stuff like that. I think that's cool, and that's kind of, from what I understand, that's, you know, where you'll hear a lot of those ice quakes and stuff. All right, Jonathan, we'll see you next time. Okay, the ice quakes from the shore, the ice hitting the shore. Okay, we have been up to Erie, but you know what? When we've been up to Erie, we've been up whenever it was a calm day and all the piles of ice were already up on the shore. Yeah, I'd like to be up there someday whenever they come piling in. What do don't they have a name for those? They have where the big pushes of ice will come on, and like they actually will do damage to houses and stuff. Like it's almost like an avalanche off of the lake. Alright guys, I'm gonna swing in here and get some gas. If you guys want me to hang on for another minute while I'm getting gas, maybe. That's if there's a pump open. Yep. Alright guys, let me get this pump started real quick. I'll be right back.
Vehicle accident, negative and green, one vehicle to be smoking. Operations fire type 6.
So we ended up using well over a half a tank of gas today, so pretty cool.
Fire dispatch assistant 64.
All right, so Marley, you got your snow melted a little bit and everything. Okay, but you still have some.
Because the vehicle was smoking. Now EMS supervisors on scene about the vehicle was not smoking.
So quick melt still got you guys, and all the roads are getting covered.
You can cancel 22. Rescue 64 is being around.
Yeah, I feel like you guys get that all the time too. Tell you what, I'm gonna turn off the radio here. Again, guys, I can't thank you enough. Appreciate y'all being here. We love you guys being along with us. I'm glad I could get you out and show you this impromptu little chase here today. Again, got out right as it was happening. Was able to chase them kind of close for a little bit. Got some lightning, thunder and stuff. Now it looks like the drier air is coming in with a wind behind it. Looks like we got a heck of a southerly wind right now. I'm looking at the flag over here. And it's gonna be like that. I think my pump's done. Let me go grab that fuel. And then I'll probably say my goodbyes as we're heading towards the house. head towards the homestead here. I should probably get there just in time for Connie will have the shower all nice and warm. Yeah, she's probably getting out of it. I can jump in it and start getting ready to go to work. But yeah, as you can see, I'll make the turn here. The flag's standing pretty straight out. Again, we appreciate you guys so much. Good to see a lot of people that, well, everybody we know, and a couple new faces are in there. Pretty cool. We love the new faces and love to let you know what we're all about, and hopefully everybody that's here likes what we do. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate you liking that. I hope you guys like when we try to do stuff like this. We like talking to y'all and getting out and showing you stuff, and we wish we could do it full time. Trust me, we'd have been in Louisiana, was that yesterday or the day before, for sure. We'd have been on all the Lake Effect events and everything, but we'll see someday here, hopefully. We're shooting to try to retire soon and maybe get out doing this all the time. We'll see how that works. Keep growing the channel. That's all we're going to do. We're going to keep doing what we do, keep pushing forward. We kind of got our own little niche here that we like to do, so, or niche, or how you say it, and hopefully you guys like it too. I appreciate y'all. Thanks, Peggy. Yeah, we like just sometimes showing our area. It is a beautiful area. We're torn because, like, we want to move maybe when we retire to somewhere that's we're closer to the Tornado Alley, and that, like, we keep talking about the Arkansas area because you're kind of in the middle of between Dixie Alley and Tornado Alley. Be like perfect, but we love our area. We love the scenery here and stuff, and the history. Both our families' histories have been here for 2 centuries, so it's tough, torn decisions, but we'll see. But again, guys, I really appreciate y'all. Can't tell you how much we love ya. We hopefully Josh will be back on in the next couple of days. Something will be going on that he'll get out and do. You guys can ride with him and stuff. Mom and I'll be holding down the fortress and on the boo-boo bus and on the boo-boo supervisor truck, whatever you want to call it. Boo-boo. I'll call it the boo-boo buggy, and she got the boo-boo bus. That's it. I'll be in the boo-boo buggy and she'll be in the boo-boo bus. And we'll be taking care of peeps. Oh, see, Peggy lives in Arkansas. But you lived in Pennsylvania. Okay, miss it, yeah. Although Arkansas has some pretty mountains and stuff too. You get down there in the Ozarks and everything, so. But it's not quite Pennsylvania, is it? I hear ya. All right, guys. Well, good to see y'all. Marla, Mike, Melinda, Aaron, AA Ron. There were so many good people on today. I love talking to you. And I think I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. But you guys have a wonderful day. Stay dry, stay warm. Thank you for everybody wishing me all the best here at work. I need it. Mama needs it. We need all the prayers and good vibes we can, because if we're not busy, that means people aren't hurt or sick. So that's a good thing. But thanks again, guys. I really appreciate y'all being on here, and hope to see you real soon. And hopefully Josh will be seeing you real soon. So you guys have a good day. Love y'all, and we will see you on the next chase. Bye.